everyone! As you can see, it has been 57 days since I have played this game, but I'm back. It's been quite a while. I've gotten a lot of stuff here. I played this game so much that I was like, you know, this is taking over my entire life. I just need to take some time, play some other things, finish school, move, do all that stuff. But I am back. Welcome back to Singularity. It has been so long, but that means that I can unlock a ton of stuff. I can get to 50 on my things that I would like to get to 50 of. I'm excited because also when I left this, I was in the middle of having to earn so much in the Beyond section, so this is hopefully going to be helpful with that. I mean, I'm sure it will be. Okay, wait a second. Don't have a cow, man. A cow's main stomach can hold up to 50 gallons of partially digested food. The average cow consumes up to 40 pounds of grass, hay, and feed a day. Nice. Okay, there's something else here that I haven't claimed. What is it? I don't know. Here it is. What's up, dog? Carrots are not a natural part of a rabbit's diet. Despite what cartoons have told you, most rabbits prefer to eat leaves, grasses, and weeds. Since they are high in sugar, rabbits should only eat carrots as a special treat. Yes. Alright, and then there's another one. Okay. Dearly beloved, the Chinese water deer are the only species of deer without antlers. However, they have notably protruding fangs. These sharp canine teeth can grow to be 8 centimeters long. That is actually very cool. Okay. I have all of these guys as well. Okay. Basking. I will do that one. Cold-blooded animals like lizards lie in the sun, an activity called basking, to raise their body temperature. Since they are incapable of thermoregulation, this makes their metabolism more efficient. Okay. Gazelles are a type of antelope known for their ability to run at high speeds. They are common prey for carnivores like lions, hyenas, and travel in defensive herds. Horns. Both male and female gazelles have horns. While males can use these horns to fight with each other when competing for territory or mates, the females also use the horns to help defend themselves and their herds from potential predators. That's cool. Okay. Problem solving. The more complex human brain allows us to look at problems critically, finding better solutions through abstract thought. Vestigial tail. As primates become bipedal, oh my gosh, I cannot read today, and no longer need their tails to balance, their tail vertebrae begin to reduce in length until eventually they vanish completely. The only remnant is the tailbone at the base of the human spine. Rotating ankles. Tree squirrels are one of the only mammals that is able to climb down a tree head first. They have the ability to rotate their ankles 180 degrees, enabling them to retain a grip on the bark while the rest of their body is turned backwards. That is very cool. Squirrel. Small furry rodents that live in trees. Squirrels are known for their bushy tails and predilection for nuts. Predilection. Okay. I realize I don't think I have ever seen that word written. Predilection for nuts. When living in human-dominated environments, they show a special talent for breaking into bird feeders to steal food. My aunt has had a ton of experience with squirrels breaking into bird feeders. Alright. Snapping turtle. Watch your fingers. The common snapping turtle has strong jaws, a highly mobile neck, and a notoriously grumpy disposition. Long lifespan. Galapagos tortoises can live for almost 200 years. They have been shown to have long memories, and the oldest recorded tortoise is 185 years old. Also, Cosmos is snoring behind me, if you hear that. Yay! I like these guys. Okay. Galapagos tortoises are unique animals growing to weigh over 400 kilograms with lifespans of almost 200 years. They vary physically depending on their habitat, an observation that Charles Darwin used to help form his theory of evolution in 1835. Squamates make up the largest order of reptiles. They are notable for their scaly skin and flexible skull bones. They are the second largest order of vertebrates on the planet. That's cool. Okay. Stripes. No one is certain what function the zebra's black and white stripes provide, but some scientists theorize that the pattern may help to discourage flies and other biting insects. That's fascinating. Okay, tough skin. Lizards have tough, leathery skin covered in scales, which enables them to survive in harsh environments, such as the desert. They regularly shed their skin as they grow. Prehensile tongues. Lizards have long prehensile tongues that they use for eating, cleaning themselves, and sensing the environment around them. Okay. Nice. Okay. Rhinoceros are large herbivorous animals with thick protective skin. They have a distinctive horn on their noses. They are critically endangered by human poaching due to the fact that their body parts are highly prized on the black market. Humans suck, and I hate them. Lizards. Oh, that looks like my former roommate's chameleon that she had. Alright. There we go. I want to unlock this. Oh, this is moving more than I thought it was. Okay. I have apparently fixed some glitch. Okay. I'm so far behind in all of this because of restarting it, but I have so much to spend towards this right now. Okay. Do that as well. I don't know exactly what that does, but that's interesting. Okay, time to move on to these other places. I am excited because, as I was complaining about before, I have not had as many pieces of I can't remember what the base one in this one is that isn't mutagen. That's... Oh, it's cute. I like it. Compsognathorus. Okay. A small bipedal carnivore Compsognathus could grow to around the size of a turkey and prey on small, fast lizards. Oh, it's really little. That's cool. Okay. You... I need to photograph. Where is it? It's not these guys. Where are they? Go. Ah! Let me leave. This guy is so weird. I feel like if I click learn more, it will take me to some website that I do not want to go to. So I'm not gonna do it. Where are they? Why can I not find them? It's not them either. Okay, let me do this first, because I want to have these collecting while I'm waiting. I like that this was toward the beginning of a cycle of this one, so that I can spend a lot of time leveling them up right at the beginning. Ooh, there's a lot of things I can upgrade here. Okay, I will do that one first. Also that. No, I don't want to. I will do this as well. I still have a lot of mutagen to collect, but alright, there we go. That actually helped a lot with the amount of mutagen I need to collect, but this is very satisfying being able to do just all of them at once like this. Going away for almost 60 days, I feel like, is kind of productive in this game. Alright. I love this one. Yay! It's going so quickly. Alright. And I can rank up so many things. Oh my gosh. Alright. Whatever that was, it's also done. Okay. Not you. These guys. No, stop. Ah. I'm trying to get out of this mode of seeing them like this. Why can I not find them? I know they exist. Where the heck are they? don't know what's going on here. It's not you either. Where the heck are they? I'm genuinely so confused. I've found them before. I don't know what this is doing. That is not the correct one. Okay, I will level things up first again. This one's so cheap. Yay! I love getting so much mutagen too. Okay. Triceratops. I will not do that. I will do that though. Yay. This one is so cheap. But it should also give me lots of mutagen for leveling it up this much, so I'm excited. Yep. Lots of cheap things, that's convenient. Alright. I'm just not gonna bother doing a picture of it because for some reason I cannot find it in that version. So I will just do this. What I will do is raise things. Probably not that one, but I will raise things that I can afford to raise to higher things higher to get mutagen. Alright. If I can raise that one to 100, that would be ideal. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of time to do that. I will be doing Anatomy of Life. Graphic medical content. If it's too graphic, I will cut it out of this video. I'm not sure what they consider graphic. I'm consistently surprised by the ingenuity of humans. Could their biology be the source? After all, humans have an organic form. I do not. How do humans work? What makes them different from myself? Okay. Blood. Okay, let me see if they show all of, okay, they do not show all of these things. This is so zoomed in, wait a second, okay. Alright. I wonder what shape this one's gonna be in this time, because last time it was like the one that I figured out what it was supposed to be shaped like a treble clef. So I'm curious what this one is shaped like. Okay. Heart, the body's centralized organ, pumps approximately 1 gallon of oxygen-rich blood every minute. Long viewed as a symbol of life, some ancient cultures considered it as the center of thought and emotion. Yes, like, oh, it's interesting, it gives both, things already. Whoa. Fascinating. Okay, I don't really know if this is necessarily considered graphic medical content. Like, it's showing blood cells. I say that and then I feel like probably something's gonna happen that would make it worse. Also, apparently you get the blue ones here. You get both here. But I wasn't getting blue ones the other way, so. Okay. Unless I do get them here too, I don't know. Oh, if I go out here. That makes sense. So yeah, if you go out here, it's deoxygenated, and if you go here, it's oxygenated. That makes sense. And okay. The blue ones you only get through clicking so far. There's a thing over here. Wait a minute. Ah! Spinal cord. Ooh. Okay. The heart circulates blood under the direction of the brain. These commands need a pathway from the brain to reach the heart's nerves. The spinal cord provides this connection, tying the brain to every nerve in the body. Okay. Nerves. A network of neurons runs through the body, connecting with the spinal cord. This network controls everything from the heartbeat to the movement of one's arms and legs. Okay. Brainstem, serving as a gateway for all bodily functions. The brainstem connects the spinal cord and the brain. It governs automatic processes like breathing, heartbeat, and reflexes. Okay. Okay, that is gonna start producing this one automatically, which is good. wonder if this is what they're talking about graphic medical things. It's just, I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily say that's graphic. Okay. It's just a diagram of how humans look internally. Okay. Now that that has been started, I'm so excited to finally go to Beyond again, because I am so excited to hopefully be able to get everything I earned so much. I was gone for 60 days. Alright. Yes, let's see what all of my things are. I need to rank up Vesta. I need to get all of these as well. Yay! Okay. Is Vesta really the only thing I had left? I think it was, but I'm also excited because I can get things by doing this. Yay! It's gonna take me so long to get it to that level again, so I'm just doing this while I can. Alright. Might as well do that here too. I don't actually think I'll be able to... Oh, maybe. No. Okay. Vesta. I hope I didn't just use up... No, I did! Okay. I should have done the thing I actually needed to do first. It's fine. I'm close anyway. Yay. Okay. I'll be back to that. I'm gonna go back to this one for a bit. I was gone for 2 minutes, but thanks. Okay. Alright. Yay! What's next? Okay. I have to get this, this. No, not that. These two. Alright. I want to get this one soon. Also, none of these are asking for getting a lot of the specific one. It seems like they're all out of one. Before they were like, get it to 150 or something. So this kind of seems like it's gonna be... I mean, I'm sure it will be difficult because it will need a lot of it, but it's less of leveling up the same thing and more of getting lots of different things. So I will try to do that. Did I read this? I don't think so. 3 times larger than that of a chimpanzee, the human brain alone contains billions of neurons. It sends and receives the electrical signals that enable thought, emotion, and bodily function. And then frontal lobe, personality, decision making, and overall thought processes are mostly controlled by the frontal lobe. It is also the largest of the lobes, likely reflecting the importance of cognitive function for survival. I think the frontal lobe is also the part that I might be completely wrong. I am not the best with anatomy things, but I believe that's the part where they've seen actually with scans that people who are neurodiverse actually have visible differences in that part. I think it's that part. I don't remember exactly what the differences were, but I think they found something about people with ADHD. You can visibly see that in their brain or something, which I think is really interesting because I'm going on another rant about neurotypical versus neurodiversity, which I tend to do a lot while playing this game for some reason. But I feel like a lot of people don't take disability caused by neurological differences as seriously as they take, like, a person who is visibly externally disabled, like a person in a wheelchair or something. And I think that it's interesting that there is actually a visible tell, at least for some people according to this study, in their brain that there is an actual physical difference, because I feel like hopefully if people hear about that and see like, oh, it's actually a physical difference, maybe people will start taking disabilities caused by neurodiversity more seriously. I would hope, because it really sucks to have people be like, oh, well, you don't look disabled, or like you act high functioning. I hate that term in general, but... And I know that there are people with more physical disabilities who are still doubted or not taken seriously about their disabilities, which also sucks. But people just need to be more trusting of people when they say they have a disability, I feel like. I mean, I do know there are people who make up having a disability for benefits to themselves, which I personally think is really distasteful and kind of belittles the struggle that people who actually deal with that stuff go through. But I feel like people who actually do have disability, I don't see a reason to make up that a disability is worse than it is. So I don't know. For me personally, if I say I can't do something because of my disability, it's not an exaggeration most of the time. Because I try not to let my disabilities constrict what I can do, but sometimes they do. And to come out and say I can't do something or I need help for me is difficult. And so if I ever get to that point and people are like, well, no, you just aren't trying hard enough, it's like, yeah, and this is why I don't ask for help. So people need to be more supportive of each other in general about so many things, but especially when it comes to disabilities, whether they are physical or invisible disabilities. And some physical disabilities can be invisible as well. So whether they're neurological, physical, invisible, visible, any of them, people need to be more understanding. There's so much stigma around disability, and I hate it because it pushes harmful stereotypes and assumptions onto people, but then there's important information that never gets talked about. So, I don't know. I have a lot of opinions when it comes to this kind of thing, but I also want to be careful when I do talk about it that I don't come across as if I'm speaking for the disabled community as a whole. I can only speak to my personal experience. I am not very physically disabled. I had a dislocated shoulder that I have not fully healed from, but I am not confined to a mobility aid or anything like that. So for me, when it comes to disability, I can kind of only speak to my personal experience with autism and ADHD, or possibly observations of people I've seen with those things around me, like my family members who also have those things. Not autism, I don't have any relatives with it, actually, or at least not that have been diagnosed. But I hope it doesn't come across as if I'm trying to speak for every person with that disability, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I know that my personal experience is probably drastically different than those of some of my other friends or relatives who have similar things. I was gonna wait for that, but I don't feel like it, so I'm just going to asteroid, which is a very, very drastic change of topic from what we were talking about. But, okay. Ooh, I got snakes. Back to the beginning where everything is super slow. I'll just try to get everything to 50, I guess, to start. I know I won't be able to for everything because they get expensive, but I'm getting quite a bit already because of how upgraded things are, so that's good. Oh wait, that's actually one that I need to upgrade more. I should do that. I should actually get these guys started because they give more anyway first and then go back and do it. This is also good because then I'll get mutagen, which I need to upgrade things. Oh, I need so much for my next Wings update. Oh well, I'll get there. also for aquatic diapsid. Alright, now that I've gotten as much as I can with that, I will start working on this. Actually, I can do this one. I'll do these guys as much as possible and then come back to... I don't know what these guys are. They're just kind of out there. Okay. Now, I will go back to this one. I love that all of the little cards don't reset because that would take so long if they did. One of the noises one of these dinosaurs just made, I don't know which one it was, but it sounds like Cosmos snoring, which is funny because he's right behind me also snoring. And so there was a second where I'm like, which one was it that just snored? Anyway. Alright. Let's see how Beyond is going. Hopefully I can actually get Vesta and not have completely messed up that by having fun upgrading other things. If I did, I'm fine with it because it's still fun and I'm close anyway. I wanted to get the others ranked up so I'd get more cards, so I don't feel like that was a waste of time necessarily because I am genuinely gonna use the stuff that I got from that, so. Alright, let's see. I'm close to getting eyes, so I don't want to use anything else that requires the deoxygenated blood right now. There we go. Light hitting the eye is interpreted by neurons called cones and rods. Cones react to high levels of light and provide the ability to see color. Rods work in low light, contributing to night vision and peripheral sight. Alright. I want to look at my... I haven't really looked at my whole tree zoomed out in a while. Snakes are the new thing I got here, so I'm excited about that. Oh, this is cool. It's getting so big. These guys are all out there. Yeah, so this is the Mesozoic. So many things. Oh my gosh. It's so fun. Alright. Let's see. Cotton. I think I've read this before, but in South Asia, parts of Africa, the Middle East, and South America, wild cotton is cultivated for its fluffy fibers. Strands are spun into yarn, which is woven or knit into cloth. Cotton will become the world's biggest textile crop. Alright, let me see if there's any for... I'll do these first. I have no idea how to pronounce this word because it's got letters that I'm not sure what language they're supposed to be pronounced from. So I am not going to say that word because I don't want to offend anyone who knows how that should be pronounced. Perhaps 8,000 people live in this first city at its peak, a honeycomb of two-room mud brick homes. The modest dwellings of this egalitarian society are so tightly packed that rooftops serve as streets with holes and ladders for entrances. That is very interesting, actually. Okay, Stonehenge. Stonehenge is so cool. I love these places that are from these ancient civilizations like Stonehenge, and yet they are engineered in such a way that they are just completely incredible. Like Stonehenge with its thing about I can't remember if it was on the solstice or on the equinox, but the stones lined up with the sun in a way that, like, the way that they calculated that back then, that's just so cool to me. Anyway, Europe's most famous megalith site, built over a millennium, features a giant altar stone ringed by towering monoliths and burial pits on the summer solstice. It's solstice. The sun rises above a heel stone and shines on the center. I can't remember if it was in this game. I feel like at one point I talked about Epidaurus, because that's another one where, like, the engineering that was put into the theater of Epidaurus, even so long ago, is just incredible. Anyway, bronze. With a range of bronze alloys containing various proportions of copper and tin, we can produce far stronger and more durable materials. Pure copper tools and weapons might as well be obsolete. We've entered a new age. Plumbing. To support a growing population, settlements built hand-drawn water wells, brick latrines, and crude flush toilets. They lay drainage pipes made of copper or nested clay segments to manage wastewater and floodwater. Glass. Start with sand, mix in ash and limestone, apply intense furnace heat. This process creates glass, a clear, hard, brittle substance that's used to make everything from cups to windows. Advances in glass making will lead to the creation of mirrors and telescopes. I love telescopes. Iron. Humans learned to smelt iron from iron ore, an abundant heavy metal that will bring an end to the Bronze Age and begin a new era. We will soon be forging steel, a game-changing alloy of iron and carbon. Alright. Arithmetic. We master basic sums, adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. Arithmetic allows for better accounting of goods and crops, especially the distribution of food in growing cities. It becomes an essential skill in our day-to-day lives. Medicine. Treating infections, genetic diseases, and accidental injuries involves herbs and draws on a rudimentary knowledge of the human body. Hardy individuals who survive into teenhood can expect to live another 15 to 20 years on average. For the Bronze Age. Okay. Nail. I feel like I've read this before, but I will read it again. Sumerians and Egyptians are among the first to forge just simple, square nails out of bronze. The pin-shaped fasteners, soon available in a range of sizes and forms, revolutionized carpentry by making structures, shapes, tools, and other objects sturdier. Papyrus. In Egypt's Nile Delta, I know I've read this before. In Egypt's Nile Delta, the stems of an aquatic grass are processed into stiff white fabric. Papyrus makes strong sails, ropes, and floor mats, but above all, its use as a portable writing surface spreads the new material far and wide. Paper. I think I've read this one too. Days of clay tablets, animal skins, and papyrus scrolls are over. Versatile and portable, wood pulp paper is the new best thing to write on. In Europe, it will replace parchment. Alphabet. In place of thousands of glyphs or pictograms, each representing a word, alphabets streamline and simplify writing. A small set of symbols stand for a range of sounds that, when combined, form countless words. Cartography. Mapping our world as we know it involves charting precise positions of hills, rivers, cities, temples, burial grounds, and other landmarks. The first maps cover small areas, the Euphrates River Valley, or a European city. The globe is still unknown. Timekeeping. We know how to track days and years by the sun's position in the sky, and months by the moon's phases. Astronomers plot out circles and lines to chart solar and lunar cycles, precisely 12 months to a year. Some calendars are even etched onto shiny bronze bowls. Sculpture, going back to the Stone Age. Starting in the Stone Age, some of the earliest art included small figurines depicting fertility goddesses. Over time, sculptures became more advanced, ambitious, and lifelike. I feel like I've read that one too. And, okay. Beads. Beads are the most ancient of all jewelry, made from hollowed out seeds, clay, and other rudimentary materials. Humans have gained a taste for the decorative and aesthetic. Okay. Music. One of the earliest art forms, humans have been able to chant, sing, and craft and play rudimentary instruments since the beginning of civilization. Dye. Pigments made from ground plants or minerals. Dyes are used on clothing or on our bodies, adding color to our lives. My dog is trying to sit on my mouse. Cosmos. Okay. Axe. This all-purpose blade for building, butchering, and making other tools is chiseled into a fine edge, or chiseled to a fine edge out of hard stone like flint. Hafting an axe to a wooden handle boosts its striking power. Spear. Sharpened sticks are crucial to hunting and warfare. Hafting a deadly stone spearhead to a wooden shaft increases its throwing range and accuracy. Okay. 0. Numerical values like 61, 601, and 6001 are confusing to compute until Babylonians invent a double wedge symbol that marks a null position. In Maya and Hindu cultures, 0 will become an integral concept in mathematics. Leather. The leap from animal skin to leather begins with defleshing and drying. Rubbing a fatty brain mash tans hide, tans, softens, and waterproofs the hide. Leather makes durable clothing, shoes, pouches, and shields. Using it as a shield is interesting. Oh my gosh, there's so many things here. Okay, I needed to get Iron Age to get all of those. Let me do this first. Okay. Astronomy! Timekeeping, agriculture, and navigation are solid practical reasons to study the stars, but religion and mythology also drive astronomers who seek to understand our place and Earth's place in the cosmos. Algebra. Babylonians learned to solve math problems with an unknown number, the weight of a stone, for example. Egyptians add a second unknown, and algebra begins a long series of leaps toward becoming the base scale of all mathematics. I would argue technically arithmetic is the base skill. And then algebra is like more complicated arithmetic. Anyway, library. Royal, rich, and religious leaders have kept scholarly collections since the days of clay tablets. Romans set up some of the earliest public libraries stocked with scrolls of knowledge and lore, but how many people can read Latin or even read at all? That is a good question. Gunpowder. One of the earliest known chemical explosives, gunpowder is a mixture of sulfur, charcoal, and potassium nitrate, saltpeter. Saltpeter oxidizes and burns the two fuels, causing gas to rapidly expand and propel solids. Military. A growing class of organized professional warriors who serve to defend their homeland and attack others. Advances in weaponry and martial arts allow military aristocracies to rise in power in Europe, Asia, and parts of Africa. Magnifying lens, used to make small objects look large or to focus light. The magnifying lens forms the basis for us to see farther and better. Concrete. Concrete starts with cement, a kiln-fired limestone mix crushed into powder. Add water and aggregate, stony rubble, and let it cure. After the water is absorbed, concrete hardens into a molded solid form. It will be the #1 building material for 2 millennia. Aqueduct. Towns grow into cities, creating a thirst for accessible water. Concrete bridges and clay or metal pipes are engineered to traverse ravines and mountains. By gravity alone, aqueducts transport water for miles. A Roman system will stay in use for 2,000 years. Governments. Governments are systems organized to maintain a state, to make laws, and run the affairs of a community. For example, they can take many forms. That says forms with 2 R's, but okay. Such as tyranny, monarchy, aristocracy ruled by elites, theocracy, and democracy. Government mints. The first currencies emerged on an ad hoc basis, but the minting of coins brings money systems under state control. Governments produce a dependable source of wealth that they can manipulate when required. Iron tools. As with weapons, iron tools like sickles and plows spread to the working masses. To harden the malleable metal, blacksmiths cast it. They mix it into alloys such as steel and then temper it in water. Alright. Perfect. What is this? Alright. Cosmos is trying to step on everything. Cosmos! Ooh, yeah, I can get this now. And then I can get this. Perfect. I want to see if these show anything new. No, they don't. But that's okay. Okay. I think I am at a good point to leave all of this stuff to work for a while, and kind of try to accumulate what I can. I might come back to work on this a bit before I do another recording, but we'll see. I might also leave it for like 60 days again. It kind of just depends on what I decide to record and when. So we'll see. For now, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!